Well, g'day, and welcome back again to YunFu. And today we're sort of over the other side of the river from where we're staying. We're a couple of hundred yards, the river's a couple of hundred yards back behind us. We're going for a walk out in front of us here. So sort of behind us is all the shop fronts along the river. But you get down behind that sort of area and we're into much more quiet sort of space. Oh, here we have a fireworks shop here selling all the different fireworks stuff. Wow, he's got plenty of stuff for sale in there. Wow. So yeah, there's lots of little factories and stuff here. So we have, looks like a clothing sort of stuff over there. We've passed a couple of sort of places making belts and things already. And then over in front of us, over to the sort of right behind these buildings, there's quite a large, sort of scrubland looking area with lots of little communities within the area. Oh, here's a local Sing Sing bus. So don't know where that company goes. So yeah, down behind here is a big scrub area. Lots of little communities look like in there. I had a look on Baidu Maps this morning, just sort of looking around the area, trying to find somewhere I haven't actually been to yet. So we have a big warehouse of some form. They've got no signage up. Got no idea what sort of stuff they're doing in there, but a big warehouse there. It's quite a windy day today, so I hope you're not getting too much wind noise through this microphone. We do have the wind sock on, so hopefully it's all working good. So yeah, much sort of older style buildings and the like here, as opposed to like the new apartment buildings you see up in front of us, which are running along the river. So we're trying to find our way off to the right here somewhere. Maybe down this road. We might try and work our way across the road. I can hear a car behind us. Okay, let's duck over there and see where this leads. So yeah, we're just going to go sort of have a little stroll through this little rural area. Maybe come across, have a look through a couple of these small communities and just see what we can see down here. Okay, let's head off down this way and we'll just see where we wind up. So I was actually planning on heading back home to Zhaoqing today, but that hasn't happened. We've got another celebration in a village tomorrow, so I thought, okay, we'll stay a couple more days, go and watch that, and then we'll head home on Friday. And then I get told that, okay, they've got another celebration in Jimmy's village, Jimmy's home village on Saturday. So we're going to stay for that one as well. So we're going to head home on Sunday. So here we have big garden area, lots of banana plants and the like in here. Wow, there's heaps of them. Let's try and straighten this camera a wee bit. There we go. Have a look. Looks like a primary school here on our left. They're just coming out from lunchtime, I imagine. So yeah, a few kids still hanging around. The gates are shut, so most kids must have gone home already. This yeah, they've got a lot of banana plants in here, and then different kinds of veggies down the front, in front of them. Plenty of stuff going on. So more of the city over this way, and then all this sort of, according to the map, all this sort of area right the way through here looks to be more rural. Why is this camera just not sitting straight at all? Let's try and get us a little bit straighter. That looks better. Looks like a restaurant over here on our left. And then, yeah, this is just huge banana plantation right the way through. And then down here, I don't know what we're gonna discover down here, but should be interesting. So yeah, we got a few more days here in YunFu. So apparently each of these villages, so the festival we saw on, I don't even remember what day it was, I think it was Sunday, was what that village does for this walking of the king, or walking with the king celebration. But each of the little festivals does their own version of it, has their own customs and stuff, so they're all different. Nice big lake area, and then yeah, so it's all houses out here by the looks, as opposed to apartment buildings. It does look good. So yeah, this is an area I've not been out here at all before. It's quite hilly, sort of when you get behind the buildings and stuff. Over on the left, but then over on the right, it's very, very flat. Okay, let's try and straighten you just a fraction that way. There we go. So, yeah, we'll go and have a look, see what we can see. Toyota Sienna, I've not heard of that car before. Well, here comes one of the little trikes that you see everywhere here, especially around all the farming areas. These things are all over the place. So another waterway on the other side of the road here. And then we can see we've got some sort of older style buildings here. And then, well, I was going to say modern. They're not really modern, but they're more modern, the sort of higher buildings. So a lot of the really old buildings are sort of only one floor. Occasionally you'll get 2 floors, but very rarely do they go any higher than that. And then anything you see higher than that is generally much, much older. So, okay, that just leads to, oh, that leads right down through the garden area. We're not going to do that. We're going to duck around to the left. We're going to walk around, sort of try and stay out of the garden area and try and find a bit more scrubland, a bit more natural area. I'm still looking for animals. I've mentioned before that don't really see much in the way of animals around here. And I sort of think somewhere like YunFu, you're probably more likely to find wildlife. But even here, you know, it's not necessarily likely. There's still a lot of people. So we have another big waterway here, and then nice hill up behind. It's a beautiful, beautiful little spot. So this is another of those places that I've probably never seen a foreigner before. A couple of boys back there looking at me with wide eyes. Oh, so here we have a charging unit for BYD. So someone in here has obviously got an electric car, and that's their charging area. Okay, we're trying to decide which way we're going to go from here. We're going to carry on straight up here, I think. Try and get up near this hill and see if we can turn off to the right and follow down that way somewhere. I have seen, so you see a lot of turtles around the place, a lot of birds around the place. Other than that, you don't see much. I have seen snakes around. I've seen snakes a couple of times at 7 Star Lake in Jiaqing. Saw a couple of snakes in our school, actually, in our new campus at the end of last summer. Just as it was starting to get cold, they were out on the road. So here we have some old sheds. So yeah, we have seen snakes around, but not much more than that. Over in Was it when we went up to Qingyan, or was it over in Guangxi? I think it was over in Guangxi. We did see lots of monkeys, which was really cool. I do love monkeys, they're such cool animals. Heaps of bamboo right up through here. I can see it stretching way up the hill. So, and looking at the road here, we're now well onto a sort of dirt track and stuff. More dams over here. What do we got? More bananas growing, more vegetables growing. So, I have no idea where this road is going to take us. But yeah, we're getting well out into the countryside sort of area. Forgot, up on the left here, I'm not going to be able to show you through the camera, it's not going to pick it up, but there are a few sheds and things up here, but I can't even see well enough to see whether they're really old or whether they're just modern little lean-tos put up for someone's private purposes for these gardens down here. I hear a dog barking up on our left, so it looks like we've got a house up here on the left here. Oh, gotta be a lovely place to live out here, somewhere like this. Be lovely and peaceful and quiet. More waterways, so it's just all waterways on our right hand side. And it's pretty specky. We've got a truck coming up behind us. We're going to just try and find a place to get off the road a little bit so that he can wander on past us. Oh, look down in this water. All these little sandbars, so it's not very deep over this side. Probably very muddy and stuff to try and walk into though. I don't think I'd like to be stepping into that. And we've got a flatbed coming on past us here. So I don't know what sort of thing he'd be doing, but like I say, I got no idea if we're going to end up in a dead end or this is going to carry on through to one of these little communities somewhere. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so we've got one road leads off to our right. We've got a road leading off to our left. Question is, which way do we want to take a chance on? We might head left. We'll follow this truck around. Hey, puppy dogs. Few dogs up here. How you going, fella? So we have terraces up here. That looks like fish ponds. So fish breeding. Looks like they do fish breeding there, which is something we've seen before. It's a very, very common sight around Sing Sing when you get sort of out of the main city and into where people have individual houses and a bit of land. A lot of them seem to have these fish breeding facilities. So I've noticed too when we go out for dinner, there does seem to be a lot of fish everywhere you go here. A lot more than in, say, Zhaoqing. Look at this bamboo, both sides of us, stretching up. And quite a funny smell here, actually. I'm not sure what that is. I've got a feeling we might have a maybe a duck farm or a pig farm up ahead of us. Which way is that wind coming from? Okay, the wind's coming from sort of over this way. So I'm wondering if this place here is some sort of an animal farm. It does sort of smell that kind of thing. Okay, so if we'd gone right, I think we would have wound around and ended up coming out this road. Oh wow, look, okay, so this big open area down here. And this looks like just all bananas. Wow, it's huge. Get down here a little bit and it's a bit of an open area. We can stand on the side of the road and pan around and give you a bit of a look. But yeah, so we've got bananas right the way through here. And then just stretching way out as far as those buildings. It's all bananas as far as we can see. A few other things just down the middle here, but the rest is just banana trees right the way through. And looking back this way, same deal. It's just banana trees as far as we can see. Unreal. So they must sell a lot of bananas from Sing Sing. I wonder if the bananas we get in Jiaqing, if some of them come from here. Oh, we have a lot of bamboo stacked on the side of the road here, which is really cool. So this is cut down, obviously ready to be used for something. Oh, truck coming back. I wonder if he's here to pick this bamboo up. He might be going to stop right here. We'll see how we go. Okay, looks like he's picking up that furthest pile of bamboo there. Okay, just stop. We're going to wander around. Hey, wander around this way. Let them get on with their work. And head around to our right here. See what else we can see. So I do wonder what they're going to use bamboo for, whether it's for sort of scaffolding stuff, building work and all that sort of thing, or something else. Have chickens up here on our left. And then, so we've just walked through this little village and sort of done a loop around. And I think now we'll be heading back towards the river. So looks like we've got a few houses down here in front of us, so we'll find our way through, see what else we can see. It is absolutely lovely getting out into these little places like this, out into the rural, quiet places, away from the crowds. I don't know if this is a road down here to walk back through or not. We got more houses up on the top. Maybe we should be up on the top area. Go and have a look. Okay, I think we're up into a actual personal property, so maybe we should be heading back the way we've come. We might just take a little stroll down this path, see if this gets us out to the other side. You can hear bees off to our right as well. It's another thing you find around here, not terribly common, but there are a few places dotted around where they actually breed bees. I don't even know what you call it, where they have beehives and make honey. But I haven't, yeah, if that is that sort of thing, I haven't actually seen that in this area before. Normally it's out, sort of out, where are we, to the west of us, where the, sort of around the temple area and stuff, and up towards Tianlu Mountain. So, I have no idea which way to go. Okay, looks like we've come to the end of this little path. So these buildings over here are sitting on the edge of the river, and that's sort of the main part. So most of the built up area here in Sing Sing is sort of over the other side of the river. Once you get on this side of the river, the sort of modern stuff is along the river, but once you get past that sort of first block or two, you're very quickly out into this very rural sort of landscape. It's very nice, it's very pleasant. So we're going to head back up this way and see if we get up past where they were loading that bamboo, see if we can turn right somewhere. I actually want to go a little bit further out that way if I can find a way. So yeah, the bamboo here is used for all sorts of things, from building work, scaffolding and stuff, right the way through to art. They use it quite extensively for making different artistic pieces. They'll either do carvings into the bamboo, cut them up, make sort of bamboo sculptures with carvings or painting on them. It's really nice. I don't know what these trees are. They've all been lopped off at the top along here. So I don't know if they were just overgrown. So we've got a few up here a little bit further that haven't been cut off. So maybe they were just getting a bit too big for the roadway. It is only a very, very small road. And you can see by the roadway this would be used, that trike that we saw would use this sort of road. You can see the 1, 2, 3 lanes for the wheels. So yeah, I don't know what this bamboo is being used for, but it is incredible stuff. I mean, when you see scaffolding built out of this, when they're using it for building stuff, it's just so incredibly strong. And I've mentioned before, they'll go up 4 or 5 floors with this stuff. It's absolutely stunning. Stunning to see, coming from Australia. So I've used one piece here to hook the power lines up away to get the truck underneath here. It's very, very amazing stuff. And they, just think about scaffolding, when you are coming from Australia, where health and safety is such a pain in the ass a lot of times. It is refreshing to see guys here just getting on and doing what needs to be done and not worrying too much about that. They know what they can do and what they can't, and they just get on with it. Let's see if we can find a path down here that might lead right the way through and come out the other side of this banana plantation. I'm not sure if this will or not, but we might go down and have a look. Yeah, health and safety in Australia is just mind-boggling. It is so ridiculous. There's times when you need sort of health and safety rules, but they've just gone way over the top with so much crap, and just makes it impossible to do your bloody job half the time. So it's just great being in a place like this. I remember working for the post office in Australia, and the limits they put on how much weight you can carry on a motorbike. While I understand their reasoning, they really have no idea. You see bikes here carrying gas bottles, and they'll have 8, 9 huge big gas bottles tied on the back of their bikes. And I look at that and I compare that to what we were limited to in Australia with the Australia Post. And geez, it's unbelievable. You know, you weren't allowed to go, you know, I can't even remember the weight. I think it was 25 kilograms you're allowed to put on your bike when I was working for the post office. And you weren't allowed to go, you know, half a kilogram over. If you had just that little bit more, you had to finish what you had and come back and pick up that last half a kilo and go back out again separately, which is just a pain in the ass to do. Whee. Whereas here, nah, load it up. How much can you get on? Can't you get some more on? You see families on scooters with, you know, 5 people on a scooter. It's amazing. I do love it. Okay, looks like we've come to the end of the road here. Wow, look at this. We've got a little well piece here. So it looks like, I don't know how this works, whether they have a handle that goes in here or just an electronic thing to pull water up. Bit hard to tell. But yeah, we're well in amongst the bananas here with a little something else growing just off the side. Looks like we had a water dam here. I imagine that was here and then they've built these wells, so quite possibly just don't bother using that anymore. Okay. I was just going to put my head up and try and have a look around and see which way we need to go to get over to the other side of this field. I realised I can't see shit. This is pretty insane. Okay, we've got a bit of an opening here. Let's see if... Okay, so over that way is the way we want to go. That path doesn't look terribly promising. So we'll wander back down through this way. Okay, we're not going to make you walk through the whole banana plantation. We'll turn off there. When we get out to the other side, we'll come back to you. Stick around. Okay, so we're back outside of that little rural area now, back close to where we started. So this is that fireworks shop here. And we're going to wander back down this way. We haven't never managed to find a path through that banana plantation. So we're going to head down this way a little ways and see what else we can see down this down this area. So yeah, this we're all shops along this street, but then so in here we have a lot of incense sticks and stuff. So it's all shops along here, but as soon as you step back, either left or right of the shops, get around the other side, we're down to you know, residential houses and stuff, individual houses. So we have a factory in here. These guys are making some sort of belting or strapping for, I'm not sure, maybe load straps for, you know, when you're carrying a load on a trailer or a truck. Maybe that kind of strapping. It looks fairly heavy duty. Number of machines in there, all operating away automatically. Just get past this traffic. We might cross over the road and have a little bit of a look. Looks like I have a place doing vinyl, maybe seat covers and things like that over there. Wow, there's a bit of traffic. Must be lunchtime's over, everybody's heading back to work. Get over past, once this truck's gone by us here. So just having a look, these machines are stitching this all together. Oh, they might actually be, they look like they're doing zippers. So each of those machines is cutting off length of different lengths for whether it's for your zipper on your pants or whatever else they do. You know, longer zippers for jackets. So each of the machines is doing different lengths there, and then they'll obviously be sent off to clothing manufacturers. So yes, all this sort of stuff out here, fabric work and stuff like that. Big rolls of fabric here, and then more up this way, and then looks like we've got rice in there. Okay, we're gonna head back over the other side of the road here, because up at the traffic lights here we want to chuck a left. So traffic lights up in front of us, we're back to the river there. So we're going to chuck a left and see if we can see anything else. We'll just go for a little bit more of a walk before we turn back around and head back home. Like I say, this is an entirely new sort of area for me down this sort of section of town here. So one area I haven't really done much walking around before, so I'm finding stuff that I've not seen before along with you. Oh, we have a Tesla here. These are quite common in China, quite popular, although becoming less so. So what's this one? Model Y. I don't know much about the Teslas. Yeah, a couple of years ago they were all the rage. They were, what do you call it? Little stalls in shopping centres everywhere with Teslas. But as more and more Chinese brands are releasing better and better cars, Teslas slowly falling out of favour, I think, just a little. You got so many companies in China now producing electric cars. It is no doubt getting harder and harder for Tesla to compete. I think a big part of the Tesla popularity here is because they are largely made here in Shanghai. They got a huge big factory in Shanghai, which they produce, I don't know, I think half of their worldwide product comes out of Shanghai, if not more. I don't know how well Tesla will hold on to their market share here in China, with both the new brands coming online as well as all the political crap going on between the American and Chinese governments. I have a feeling that if America keeps pushing, I have a feeling that the Chinese people are just going to say, well, we're not buying Tesla anymore, bugger them. We've got plenty of good brands of our own. We don't need that, what would you call it? It's almost like a status symbol to have a Tesla. And I don't know, I don't know much about Teslas, and wow, that's a noisy little beast running on past us. I don't know much about Teslas compared to the Chinese cars. I've ridden in a number of Chinese electric vehicles. Quite a few of our teachers at school have them, and they are absolutely just beautiful cars. Really comfortable, heaps of technology and stuff in them. And I've not been in a Tesla, so I don't know how they compare to the Chinese brands. But I would imagine that a large part of why people buy the Tesla is not so much because it's hugely advanced over the Chinese cars. I would think it's more to do with the status thing. You know, Tesla's still quite a popular brand name, but we'll see how long that lasts. I never really did understand all that status symbol of all that, you know, brand names and stuff. It's never really been my scene. I'm not a big fashionable person, so it's not something that I'm ever going to be accused of being some sort of fashion Nazi. I buy cheap and nasty. It's all the same stuff, just without a name plastered across the front. I always figured if someone like, I don't know, Nike, Adidas, or I don't know, whatever company, Hugo Boss, suit companies, if they want me to wear their products and have their names plastered all across my body, they should be paying me to wear their clothes. I'm not going to pay to wear their clothes and advertise for them. And the whole status symbol sort of thing really does nothing for me. All right, we're going to duck over the road here. We've got this tourist bridge back in front of us. We're going to get back over there, get up on the bridge and finish up over there, because I'm just too tired to keep walking much more. Like I say, we've been here, well, 2.5 weeks now. By the time we get back to Jiaoqing, it's going to be 3 weeks, and yeah, a lot of walking every day, and just not having your own bed and stuff to sleep in is, and your own food. I really miss having a kitchen to cook in. So yeah, we have a couple more festivals to do. I don't know that I'm going to do many more of these walks around. I think the next couple of days might be just resting, other than when we're at these village festivals. So we've probably done most of the content we're going to do apart from these couple of festivals. So yeah, we'll get back to Jiaoqing, start editing and getting these things online, because it's been too long since I've put a video up. Way too long. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for coming for a walk with us. If you've enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe, share with friends. If you have questions, comments, anything you'd like to know about life here in China, hit us up in the comment section. Give us some ideas for videos and we'll go away and make them. We've got a few ideas for things I want to do in the future, but are going to take a little bit of research, a little bit of learning. So yeah, when we get back to Jiaoqing, we're going to be doing quite a lot of reading and researching a few different topics I want to talk about. So yeah, get yourself subscribed so you can see these things coming up. Take care, everybody. Enjoy whatever day it is. I don't know when this is going to go live, so take care, and we'll see you very, very soon. Cheers.